What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I might have to do this again. It ain't no editing, we live. But I don't think my mic was on the first time. But what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Back over here again because the Most High sent me over here. And unless the Most High had me do it, I ain't coming over here. I like to talk about the Janus real quick. The Janus, the Greco-Romantic deity to represent the beginning and the end, or the end and beginning of all things. And this day, the what's the word we will call it? The goy. The word for Hebrew. The Hebrew goy has made it such. And as long as you're alive up under the goy, it's going to be that. December goddamn 31st. Hey girl, I got them pots and pans in there for you. It's a gift for you today. Don't worry about them. I'll clean them. And say hi to my sister Chantel. She in the goddamn house. Y'all all know who the goddamn hell she is. Always complaining in the goddamn background. But anyway, the Janus, the representation, the presentation, and representation of the beginning and end of all things. Yes. When you see it, you'll see it. You ever seen the two-sided person? The person that had he had a face in the front and a face in the back. He didn't have no back. You know what I'm saying? In America, some even call it two-faced. The two-faced man in mythology. The Janus. That's what this is all about. And we're about to enter into the Janus again. And guess what? Whether you Christian, Muslim, or Jew, up under the goy, you're going to experience the experience because they calculate the time. Right there in Rome. Yeah. That badass what they call it, the observatory, or something like that. I don't even want to talk science or intelligence today. I just want to talk. I don't want to be politically correct. And talk about the Janus, the end and the beginning and the end, the cycle. That's what we're entering into. It's Chantel's birthday today. Happy birthday, Chantel. It's her day today, and she gonna do her goddamn thing. She gonna do it. However, however, I'm just here with you all, relaxing, maxing, and I'm gonna have a long time with y'all, and I'm gonna relax, and I'm gonna do a lot of nothing. I'm gonna do a lot of something. I'm just gonna be goddamn me. The Janus, the beginning and end of all things. So important that tonight, not Christmas, not in the pagan world, not in the pagan world, not in the heathen world, because time is the most important thing. I got a video on this channel called Time and Space, and ain't nobody went over there and looked at it. Go over there and check it out. It's a video on this channel. Not a live, a video. I'm going to direct you where to go now, called Time and Space. I already talked about that, but it's important because the Janus represent time and space. I gotta let that sink in, y'all. Space. Space is a word that means so many things within itself. Within itself, space. Oh my goodness, that word can in the mind. It could ascend and descend equally dimensions inside of the mind, the human mind. They say that we are third dimensional beings. I think that we are. I know we are. We're third dimensional beings. But that okay, I know we are. We're first dimensional beings, I know that. I know we're second dimensional beings. I know that. I'll even say we're fourth and fifth dimensional beings. I would like to stretch the argument to say that we're 12th dimensional beings. And each dimension represents the 12 tribes of Israel. Ooh. Now that's some pseudo shit that y'all ain't ready for. And I got it all mapped and charted out. But I'm not gonna bring that out here for y'all. There's 12 dimensions to reality. And you can learn how to use those 12 dimensions. Because as far as human beings concerned, only 3 dimensions is easily available and easily recognized. All of the other dimensions you have to be taught how to deal with. And this is why priests, prophets, shamans existed. Deep, 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 deep thinking. On this channel, I challenge anybody to prove me wrong. Now, I'm talking crazy talk today to the third dimensional only being. I'm going to be me. I'm going to talk some things. I'm going to talk about some peoples. I'm going to talk about my peoples. Y'all know they're my peoples. My peoples hate me, but yet they love me. They love me because they know me. They know me. They know me. They have been made aware of me. That's why they love me. They know me. They hate me because I talk about the 12 dimensions of reality, and they only deal with maybe 2 or 3. When you try to take them to dimension 4, some hang around with you. By dimension 5, you no more. Depth. I express 12 dimensions of reality in my conversation, in my talk. When you begin to fall off, fade away, for me, somewhere in your reality, cognitive dissonance set in. I'm not going to be afraid to use words with people on my program that I've taught what these words mean. I'm just not going to do it. You should act intelligent and you should know now because you know you have been made aware. Somewhere after the third dimension, most people begin to fade away in their reality. Hold on for a second, you all. I gotta go check on this big bean burrito I got over here in the oven. Hold on. Today, this is the end of 2023, and I'm just going to waste a lot of time over here in a lot of space. I'm just going to waste it. I ain't going to talk about a whole bunch of nothing, but I'm going to talk. And at some spurts, I ain't going to even say nothing. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Ain't no telling what this show might turn into. I put the link in the chat. There's people that's liable to pop up on in. Here we go. This is burrito succulent. Lovely. TD Jakes comes to mind. TD Jakes comes to mind. I want to inform y'all. Remember that song, Let the Music Play? Let the music play. Today, I'm just going to let the StreamYard play. And then I'm going to run all my StreamYard time out tonight. Live with Yasha. The Janus, the beginning and the end of all things. And it's so important to them. It's so important to them. Let the StreamYard play. It's so important to them that it became their marker for time. I don't want to make a whole lot of videos, y'all. I'm not going to be stressed to make no videos. I'm not going to be stressed to have to prove nothing anymore. I did a whole lot of that for the last 3 years. I done proven myself. I done rolled with the best of them. None of them embarrassed me. None of them ever had me at an awkward place or position or feeling in a conversation. None of them gave me cognitive dissonance. And I've done those things to everybody that I've talked to everybody that you've seen me talk to on this channel, and those that you have seen me on the video side of this channel in conversation with. Woo! Living life. That's what it's about. Living life. Everything I say gonna come full circle because I'm gonna be on here a long time. Even if I just gotta have, and this is what Even if I just gotta have a whole bunch of space with nothing. I did that because I am countering the dragon. All y'all want these quick one-liners, quick one-worders. It takes him too long to get to the point. Motherfucker, you wanna go in school today and get your degree tomorrow. It just don't work like that. It don't work like that. You can go to school today and get your degree tomorrow, but I'm telling you, your knowledge is suspect. You want somebody to fully educate you, stimulate you, all of that one-liners. Make it simple, stupid. What was that? Oh, keep it stupid, kiss. KISS. I was taught that in college. I wasn't taught that by my preachers. I wasn't taught that by no man in religion, because when you decide to make God the quest of your journey, it's simple after that. You want the quick one-liners, the quick, the quick words that scratch your itching ears. Man, I'm gonna show y'all something. This motherfucker is tasty. I got like 2 or 3 of them over there. Black bean burritos with rice, all type of veggies, herbs. I don't know what y'all niggas saying me. I like to talk. That's why I like podcasts. I started out as a podcaster. You can like me, you can love me. The best thing to do for Terry is to be me. A, a treasure chest of information. I am. And I noticed that as I get older, that's why I like the wise saying that when an old man dies, a library dies. I can't wait till I get filled with this damn sandwich so I can talk. But I put y'all on here for that. I put y'all on here for that, just to chill with Yasha. The Janus, the beginning and the end of all things. It don't matter whether you're Christian. It don't matter whether you're Muslim. It don't matter whether y'all gotta excuse me because my T's and TH get intertwined in my speech, because I swing back and forth through many different linguistics, talking about into many different schools of thoughts dealing with the Afro-Asiatic language. Lovely. This damn black bean, rice, burrito is off the chain. The Janus, that represents the beginning and the end of all things. Two-faced, the two-faced man of mythology. I'm gonna look up Janus right now so we can have her fate, his or her. I don't know what the fuck Janus really is. You know, when you dealing with them motherfuckers and they dealings and interpretations of history, you just can't say too much of nothing. You don't know. I am not an arrogant man that talks like I know. Well, I don't know. You gotta let me swallow my food for that. I'm not an arrogant man to talk like I know what I don't know. I'm a proud man and an intelligent man who talks about what I know. So I'm gonna put this Janus up here. We're only 20 minutes in. I ain't rushing for nothing. I'm not doing what nobody would but Yahweh tells me to do. You can listen, you can don't listen. Because I understand the Janus, that's why this story, this presentation, and this show is set up like it is. The Janus. The Janus. The Janus. Let me get back to screen. All right, the Janus. Make the screen big. Pow. The Janus. As a god of transitions. This is why you can't have these one-liners. That word right there entitles a plethora of information within itself, ex- excluding the and dualities. Janus is the god of transition. Here's the season. Oops, excuse me. The heathen's the reason for the season. The heathen's the reason for the season. And guess what? Here's the season to see folly. Fa la 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 la. Here's the season to see folly. It's the god of transitions and dualities. Being the god of transitions has a whole plethora within itself. Then you're dealing with the dualities. On this channel, Yahweh, Yahweh, YHWH, you say Wahe, he sent me to teach mythology to you all. This is mythology. For anybody to say that myths are not real, that they don't practice mythology, They don't live mythologically. It's a lie. Mythologic. 2 words, compound word. The dumbest man, the most unintelligent human being, he or she lives mythologically. No matter what you believe in fact, it actually does matter what you believe in. Because those that believe in God, those that believe in God are doing something totally different. Janus, the two-faced God. Janus is portrayed with 2 faces. You see right there? Janus ain't got no back. Janus always got a front. Janus is always fronting. And guess what? There's going to be a lot of people entering into the new year that's not solid. They're going to be entering in off of belief, not facts, and a whole bunch of stunting and fronting. They ain't never going to have no back. They're going to never show you the weak side of them, the poor side of them, the sad sides of them, which is very humanistic. The Janus. Janus is usually placed at the beginning of all things. Pagan societies, they will put that symbol that I just showed y'all at the gates, in doorways, and most importantly, they put Janus in situations where you had to respect him. In his death, in his mythology. Tonight, the Christians haven't watched night service. I had to say that. I'll get back and deal with that later about the Janus. I want to talk about the Christian watch night service. I was a Christian musician. Oh man, I want to tell y'all about Trinity, the watch night service. But the Janus, get back to the Janus. The Janus, they made you and they forced you. No matter what you believed in, no matter what lifestyle you chose, you have more fun inside of the understanding of Janus and the acceptance of Janus. Probably if you just exit out of the Israelite thinking of God, Yahweh, ever. I say that because those that believe in the God of the Bible or anything that ever was connected to it, the Janus was always a threat because it was what we call in Hebrew, Akar Elohim. Say that with me. Akar Elohim. Or Elohim. Elohim. No, I don't know what part of the world you come from, but I had to do that so you can understand. The other, Akar Elohim. And that is a very big problem with the children of Israel because we did not base our time system on Ha'akar Alachem, on the Janus. To real people who studied the Bible, believed in the Bible, and chose to dedicate their lives to live by the tenets of it, the best, perfect, that they know how. Those people is what I'm talking about. Those are the people I'm talking about. Those are the people I'm representing. And these people are the only people that'll have any problem at all with Elohim, Ha'akar. I put that lamed in there. Sorry for that, y'all. That's because I don't speak Hebrew every day, all day. The Akar. I like to have it with the rolling R. Hakar. I don't have a long, slithering, snakish tongue. I'm like the Levitical priest. I'm tongue, very short tongued. Therefore, I can't produce a lot of those words just by me being tight tongued. I can't produce them. Akar, Elohim. That is the biggest problem amongst those that believe truly in God, the other gods. And Janus is the other God. And that must be made clear. Ha'akar Alachem. Ha'akar. Ha'akar. See, I'm short tongued. I can't always make R's roll. Like the rolling R because the rolling R is and it stamps when the R is being pronounced. Ha'akar Alachem. The other God. It doesn't matter whether you're a Christian. If you're living inside of America, you embrace the Janus. Most Christians don't have a problem with it. In fact, they support the embracing of it in America. Christian, Muslim, Jew, the Abrahamic faiths. Now, you have the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. The Jews respect, accept, and the Janus because they accept, respect, and acknowledge the Janus system's tracking of time, which is largely supported by the Christians. Oh my goodness, that bean burrito is just resting, marinating in my soul. It's like I still taste it. That's called good eating. You don't never want to eat just to fill your belly. You want when you eat, you want that your food. You want your food to be good, tasty, and nutritious and healthy. So when it hit, it Not only do it affect the taste buds, it touched the whole soul, going all the way down. A chicken wing just would that. It would just touch the stomach and had very little effect to the soul. But back to the Janus. The Janus. The beginning and end of all things. Mind you, that they force you, Christian, Muslim, Jew. And I throw them out there to make fun of them, but not to make light of them at all. But outside of them, everybody else lived the Janus, except the Janus, and it is what it is. There's going to be some Christians tonight that's not happy about the Janus, that's not going to even regard it. And tonight there's going to be other Christians celebrating and embracing it, bringing it in, especially amongst the group that I came out of, the Pentecostals, that watch night service. Hmm. I had to take a breather after that. The watch night services. Back to the Janus. The beginning and the end of all things. I just can't get past the point. It doesn't matter Muslim or Jew. Because those people supposed to be adamantly, adamantly hard to the core, to the metaphysical against the idea of the Janus. But it's not because the Apostle Paul, somewhere in his law, his theology, didn't feel that the pagans, the heathens, needed to be purged completely from all of their heathenism. All he felt is you can keep your heathenisms, just confess and submit to the God of the Bible. But anyway, the Christian, Muslims, Jews, those only people in the world and high intellects, way up there, those people. But those people is in a whole nother category of their own. Everybody else, the Janus is important. Look at how much money that the heat spend. The December 31st, January 1st, Janus Day, New Year's. As you enter into their new year in their societies, up under their authority, whether you're inside or outside of their society, he tell you, I'm gonna pay you on Thursday, and you go to him on Thursday, you are subject to lose. They used it at the end and the beginning of a new year for a specific reason, to make all of you motherfuckers bow down to the Nordic and pagan and heathen deity. That's exactly what they did. So we're talking about the Janus 2023, 2024. Look at all the crazy stuff the people have done in 2023. To who to get bit by a snake? I should have done a video on that, and I could do a video on that, but I'm not. The things that I was telling y'all about, there's a lot of things to do on this channel, and I'm just not gonna do it. Sonetta and Garfield are going at each other hardcore, and this beef ain't fake because too many sharp, hard jabs. If it was fake and it would be no nonsense. They're gonna get to the point of the beef. They're gonna address it, and it's gonna be what it is. There ain't gonna be no room for you to try to figure out, second guess. You ain't gonna be looking at no other stuff on the side. These boys beefing because a lot of sideways stuff entered into the beef. And the sideways stuff is when y'all start getting personal and start talking about each other's personal lives. Is that what no man want exposed to the world? We all have our dirty business. When you go to the bathroom, that's your dirty business. And you have to have your dirty business to live. You cannot walk through life without pissing and shitting. You have to shit. But when you sitting on the toilet and you shitting, then you airing your dirty business and your dirty laundry out to the world. We all have our dirty business, and we all have our dirty business that we deal with, that we do to survive. But your dirty business should ever have been put out to the public. We talk about the Janus, the marking of time. No matter what you is, what you do. Look at all the parties they're going to have tonight. I ain't lying. You're going to see it. The shooting in the air. The bullets come down, hit houses, hit people, old men, old ladies, innocent people, babies. It don't matter. What goes up, what's going down? Oh, you're going to hear lots of shooting tonight. Lots of it. You're going to hear lots of shooting tonight. You're going to see lots of partying tonight. Now, that idea right there encapsulates a lot. Do you know how much money is going to be spent on the celebration of the Janus that they tricked you with New Year's Eve? There's been hundreds of societies around the world. None of them marked their time with the Janus like the ruling class of today. This stuff is amazing. It's mind-boggling. Especially if you understood. He who controls time is he who controls the world. The Israelites, the Muslims, all the people who calculated time according to the old way, even the Jews, that whole system is lost. I ain't gonna say it's lost. The people who claim to be Jews, Muslims, and Christians, that knowledge is lost to them. The knowledge really ain't lost. The loss is actually easily available. It's the people that's lost, not the knowledge. Ain't no lost knowledge, no lost history. It's lost people. Yeah. So you're dealing with the Janus, the beginning and the end of all things. You're going to have the people in New York drop the ball, and they're going to carefully and meticulously assess the time going down to end 2023 and to begin with Janus now. The ceremonies, the festivities, all of that is the ushering in of the Janus. So I don't like to say Happy New Year, you know. I want to say recognizable Janus Day. La 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 la. The Janus. Whores. They don't believe in God. They say the very Jesus that they claim that they love say that he say things to the nature of your mouth talk of me, but your heart is far from me. Let that sink in for 10 seconds. I ain't got you in the spare. Uh, we need to do a lot of self-examination, self-evaluation. Y'all get y'all immune systems up. Try to eat more fruity and vegetable nature things. That COVID is out here again. COVID-19 is out here again, people. Myself, I'm doing mangosteen, sea moss, green tea, black, what's that, black sea oil, black cohosh. I'm doing a lot of herb mullein, you know. So I'm good. The Lord said that his people, he would keep their house free from pestilence. And ain't no pestilence been in my house, and ain't nobody in my house called COVID. COVID. Myself with the COVID thing, I've been adding sea moss to my diet, and I've been feeling the effects. I've been drinking mangosteen. I'm about to order me some soursop. I would like to taste that fruit. I want to buy the whole fruit. The thing about it is you got to spend a lot of money and they will give you some fruit. But the thing about it is the fresh fruits, you got to really do something with them. You know, because the shelf life with them is not that long. That's what I want to do in the new year of the Janus. In the old year of the Janus, many black people, namely men, rich, black, entertaining men, are being taken down. I mean, I'm watching on TV daily. What happened in the Janus of 2023. A lot of people who you see now is not going to exit 2024. Yep. The Janus, the beginning and the coming in of all things. 2023, 2015, 2010, 1996, 1997, 1982, the Janus of 1982, the Janus of 1953. So y'all getting the idea now? They ask you to sign a piece of paper, you sign your name on it and the date. You sign the date, you're representing the Janus. Janus, New Year's Eve is a bigger celebration even than Christmas. And Thanksgiving. The Janus celebration is and always will be the biggest celebration of pagan heathen society. What happened?
We all want to help the ones we love make healthy choices, especially when they don't necessarily know what's best for them. Sometimes that means repeating yourself, and it always means focusing on quality ingredients. That's why regular fresh makes it easier than ever to enjoy fresh, healthy hydration whenever you need it. Let us deliver the water you love for less. Once you do it, what are you gonna do with this stuff right here? Like, did you finish cutting that? Or like the bottom thing? So my minute for our first moved into this house, we have planned on having more kids, and we have so many beautiful memories here. I love this house so much. This is amazing. Today, I'm packing up this home with Brad. There's a lot of tension in this house right now. Brad and I have not been talking, but I'm trying my best to be cordial with Brad at this moment, just trying to suck it up and get through it. Let's say your attitude has been very nonchalant. Like, you just like don't care in the world. That's how I feel. That's your mood. Well, how is it for you? That's what you've been feeling this whole time? Like one little thing happened and I was ready? You think it takes two people to mess up a marriage? That's what you want, right? You're walking around like oblivious to everything. Like I said, you said there. No, you said there. You say I'm not a close way, but you still a close way. You're over here with the kids. You're trying to help me move? Like you pick up my phone and help me just move. You should have been trying to help me stay in this place. The majority of the things that are at the other house, you haven't taken the letter, you haven't answered what I told in this relationship, I'm past to clean up all of his messes. I'm supposed to hold him accountable. But he doesn't like that. He wants to do what he wants to do when he wants to do. I'm trying to drive you crazy. Well, I didn't know you were that far away. I was jealous and all this type of stuff when they did. I didn't know you were doing that. And I'm sitting there in my husband's phone seeing him frolicking on Millennium Cordell. And then when he started acting like how he was acting, the text messages between rappers on it, they were, you know, setting up mix-ups. Like after the show, they were like, I'm in room 258, like from this room. This is a different type of betrayal here. You trying to make it look bad for you. This is projecting. You projecting. You sabotage your career. You can't even go do what you gotta do and come home. I want you to make. No, I want you to now. I want you to now. I want you to now. I want my kids to have an amazing father. Well, yes, I went. Well. When I started college, so many people warned me about credit cards. They just seemed really scary. When I needed a card, I realized that I needed to build credit. So I got the term credit builder card because I could safely build credit without being afraid of installations. And there was no credit check. My score went up over 60 points, and I got my first car. As a busy college student, having a car is not too close. I feel like I did anything. My next goal is 700 credits. Go ahead and try and drop. Giving y'all some pictures of your significant other because I know they piss you off enough to make you want to love. Oh God, wait, Gary, let's play. You were just in a person's DM that you used to date. You can't even go and do what you gotta do and come home. You got me ready, you wanna help me pack? Are you healthy? A little cold. We need first. Yes. We have been praying for years. We are very flirtatious. Now we have not crossed the major line. What are those things? Let me tell you a secret. Back in like 50 days, it used to be women that we put together. And some of them put you in you that they finish. So I know Mama D is the OG in Atlanta in these ATO streets. But girl, you must do your research. If anybody said that it was me, and this is wrong. Oh, but they was right there. I'm telling you, I'm not the only place. I get like what him and the family were going through, and ain't none of my business. But he was going there and there, right? Has he done that? I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has. But that's what ways now, and that's why y'all win the belt easily. And really, I wish the best for both of them because it's confident. In the past, to attack down from here and from there, but I've been trying to like, you know what? That stay business, I need it. I really damn don't. So I have just decided to leave them alone. I love them as a human being, but I don't like the bitch. When you come to grips with what you deal with, and you know, she's been able to provide and guide love. She got her issues. She come out a week ago. She said she was waiting on her period. I'm like, what? It was like too much. It's too much. It's too much. And so it's time to break. Coming up on Love and Hip Hop at Now, Eric, he mentally abuses me. I'm planning to escape. It's a real word. He's talking like this. Yeah, they're not going to control. And that bottom does not involve paying bills unless you want it to. This is what we ask unfaithful, and you are the star. Tuesday, January 9th, 10 back at with all new episodes of All the Action Faithful Keep Flying Food. And helping these lovers love the truth. Local team or a both of them down. Cheers, we wait because the love steps out. The talent steps in. All the episodes step out into the house. All the Action Faithful returns Tuesday, January 9th. Watch on MTV Tuesday. As a mom, I want my kids' lives to be filled with joy and possibility. And I want that for everything. That's why I support my kids. It works in schools and communities to ensure every kid gets the happiness they need. Please join me in supporting your kids for all kids. Thank you. Enough with the calorie counting, carb cutting, diet fatigue, and stress. Just taking one bowl of release capsule with 3 balanced meals a day has been clinically proven to repair metabolism, optimize insulin levels, and balance performance in weight loss. Release what is talking about. Try it. So you can put value behind you and build your health. Head to auto.com now to join over 2 million people who find it right to lose weight and get healthier with programs. Lance Herndon, Zach Brewer. This is the ultimate man. Look, have you been all right? Who's down the vaccine? How do you think Lance Herndon smoking living? Everybody, suspect is the mouth. Time is of the essence. All hands here is the death. I really feel like I'm doing again. There's more else gotta be than I was here. He's been able to provide and guide love, and that she got her issues. She come out a week ago. She said she was waiting on her period. And I'm like, what? It's like
The Janus.
I love it. I'm not just saying it because I think you're cute. I really am enjoying it. It's nothing but God. This record and music you currently putting out is like feel good for the women. I'm happy for him, man, because he's been making movies for years, man. And I feel like he's just found his niche. And he's just gonna do it. I'm in LA to shoot a video to my single Shining. And it's just really a vibe. I just have so much going on right now between scrapping and we just moved out of this house and that's been really tough. So I found a house for me and my kids and it's very comfortable and I'm just doing what moms do, making it happen. Okay, so like how do you feel about rapping? I think this is just more busy shots than like for the hood. Teach her how to tell pride and so I'm here in LA. I'm here to support my friend Danny. She asked me to be a feature in her music video. The colors look good. Oh, cute. And I couldn't say no for one because that's my sister, and for two I already want to see the video, so yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Touch me up in like 2 seconds,
That's it. I if I would, it would have been a price track 15 out. I don't feel like it. Or what I'm salad before that. So he just made it his number. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a 15. Yeah. There you go, brother. You heard me. They worry about chicken jump to come out and say, you get a chicken jump to come out and say, got to do? Right, what to do? Yeah, yeah, what's good nothing there? Yeah, it's not very dark. Good. That's it. Smoke up. You want pepper or salt? Okay. Okay. You know how much seasoning on the drink you I don't eat it, so I don't. It ain't too much. It ain't enough.